You've got the itch, you've been seeing the bob haircut everywhere, and you want to know if it's going to suit your fine, low-density hair. We all deal with it, that see-through scalp and flat roots, and you just want to see what is possible with this haircut. In this video, I'm going to show you some things I've been doing since I cut my hair, so let's get into it. Now, after washing my hair, if I'm not using fingers to detangle, I'm going to use a brush that doesn't hold any residue from past styling. Product buildup at the roots is automatically going to set you up for even flatter roots. So keep this scalp as clean as possible as you prep for styling. Now, I've been trying out different textures for my bob haircut, which is unusual for me. I usually find straight styles very boring on me, but the short, blunt cut has actually made my hair look thicker. With fine hair, we tend to think layers are always the key to achieving a look of more density. But with a bob, the blunt ends actually make fine hair look fuller because it's less see-through at the ends. Now, because I like volume on top, my secret arsenal, the layered, tousled looking bang combined with a blunt bob. This gives me maximum height on top when I'm wearing it curly, while also giving me a beautiful layered and face framing look blown out or straight. Notice I have a mix of color happening now as well, and this to me is a wonderful way of creating some dimension. The back of my hair isn't as full as the front. It's actually an area I don't even like showing that much because I get self-conscious about how thin it looks. Therefore, I have left it mostly darker. This creates a more dense appearance. And then I've added the lighter highlights in the front to make the overall look less flat because the light shades pop against the dark. Now, when it comes to heat styling, I prefer lighter products with heat protection. In the past, I used to use products that really didn't even suit my hair type. They used to leave my hair looking stiff and very flat, and they were just too greasy. Now I like to stick to a light spray. Now, I love a bit of nostalgia with my hairstyles, so for the blowout style, I purposely use the blow dry brush in a direction that will create some 70s waves. You might notice that I am not always precise with my center parts when it comes to styling, and I think it's because the slightly staggered parts actually give it a bit of volume on the top, but that might just be me. Another look I like rocking after the blowout is sleeping with a few twisted buns and then unraveling and brushing them out for a voluminous look. It isn't perfect, it looks very lived in, but I think it looks really great as well. Now, I'm not too hung up on perfection, as you may have noticed. I'm a very DIY girl as it is. I've cut my hair myself, I colored it myself, and let's be honest, I'm a busy mom and I go outdoors a lot. So I know my hair isn't going to look picture perfect throughout the days. So I honestly just aim for whatever makes me feel good and inspired when I'm putting my outfits together. When it comes to a sleek bob, I switch it up between a bubble bob trend of curling the ends under, and then other times I will flip it out as a 60s inspired look. It really depends on my mood. But what I'm really loving is this effortless, lived-in look after rocking the straight look for a couple days without much retouching. Now, lastly, if you're still watching, I know you're really about that low-density, fine hair life, and most likely a little self-conscious at times with the see-through scalp as well. Trust me, it gets me too. This becomes super obvious as my hair is actually darker at the roots presently, and then my scalp has that winter tan emerging, aka a very pale scalp. So that contrast makes it really obvious. Lately, I've been trying out a root shadow with a product so that I can rock those fun side parts as well without feeling like I have these bald spots present. I'll use this on my edges as well if I'm rocking a curly look that involves products that make my scalp look a little bit more visible too. Now, I'm going to leave all the products I've mentioned in the description. I hope you found these tips helpful for creating fuller looking fine hair. Share your favorite tips in the comments. I love trying out your suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.